Okay guys, I had to dig through a lot of bad games to find these three, and these three are still pretty bad, so this is the best I can find for a skill video. It's not much at all though. Charge in, retarded, they trinket the charge. Very bad play. One gets caught in the full fear. I don't know if he Lichborns it, he should. Pop recklessness and everything on the druid. Elemental Master is going to come in, heroism's up. He shouldn't live through this burst. He does bark skin, but it's really not enough. With our damage and the low resilience, it's not enough. Our priest is popping cooldowns. We told him we're getting a kill right here, so he knew what was happening. We choose the DK as our kill target because the warrior does have a shield, and he can shield wall, shield block, disarm tank us, and that's kind of a bitch to deal with some days. So yeah, it's pretty simple once you get the first kill on all of these matches, and it's really a race for the first kill most of the time. This is going to be PhD, Priest, Hunter, Death Knight. They make one mistake. I think two mistakes. This Death Knight might be blood on accident. But the Hunter makes one mistake, and that really makes it so we win. They should have gone on for another, 30 seconds before we reset the deterrence, and he got healed up, and then we had to reset the burst. But the Death Knight wasn't doing enough damage to make it worthwhile. So we're starting on the Hunter, and we're going to force his deterrence pretty quickly. Right there, I think. And he disengages off the cliff. So he just ranged his healer, and I popped Wreck and went and decided to kill him. So that's how we got our first kill pretty easily. Our shaman's up there raining death down. I guess we just picked the paladin as our kill target from here. It doesn't really matter once everyone's dead, but I'm going to show this to the bubble because Death Knight Paladin can 2v3, just like Warrior Paladin or Warrior Druid can 2v3. So he bubbled, and we're on to the next match. This one is against an Arcane Mage and a Demonology Warlock. It does take a second for us to get set up because Gladius isn't displaying the specs, so we weren't quite sure what's going on. I'm not entirely sure how to fight Demonology Warlocks right now. It's still just getting used to the new changes, and Demonology really wasn't viable for anything before in a PvP concept. So we do pick the Arcane Mage as our target. I need to cut this out, but I'm probably not going to, because that takes too much effort. So yeah, we're actually going in. I have to charge the Paladin just to get in range, because the one guy does get away. He pops his mirrors immediately, kind of as expected. I blow my fear, walk up to him, and he decides to blink it. That's a bad choice on them. So I'm going to pop Wreck and run in on him and do as much damage as possible. There's Bop, and our Shaman does Focus Wind Shock when it goes off, and I Gag Order Silence, and we kill him through Bop without a Dispel. So that's the first kill. Now we got a Holy Paladin and a Demonology Warlock to face off against. Once again, we're completely ahead on the fight. We've already gotten a kill. Just setting everything up right, and I mean, even ignoring parts of the mechanics because we have enough to make up for it on our initial burst that makes it really easy of a team to beat with a pretty squishy target who makes a simple movement mistake, honestly. Anyone can blink the wrong thing on accident, but it's not necessarily as deadly.